This is Mumbai On Demand with Annie.
There are tons of food bloggers we know of in the city of Mumbai, but very few who truly understand about food and can write about food. He's also written a book. I'm talking about Kalyan Karmakar of Finely Chopped, who's written a book recently. Kalyan, tell us a little about the book before we go into your Lucknow experience.
Well, very kind of you. My book is called The Travelling Belly, and it's a food travelogue, and it covers various things. It's about my growing up years in Kolkata, and it's about traveling to cities like Lucknow, Delhi, Hyderabad, Amritsar, and so on as a market researcher, which is what I used to do. Then there's a lot of Mumbai because that's where I've lived for the last 20 years.
Right.
And Mumbai is where I've made the transition from being a market researcher to a food writer. So it covers different parts of my life and talks about a lot of lovely food which I've come across, which I've wanted to share with people.
Nice. And I must say, it is a beautiful blend of prose and food that Kalyan brings to the table with The Travelling Belly. You must check it out. And now let's switch to your Lucknow experience.
Yeah, it was as fresh as this weekend, and I can still taste the kulchas in my mind, but in my mouth, and my mind as well.
Yeah.
But I was invited to Lucknow by the Renaissance Hotel over there, and I jumped at the opportunity because I had some unfinished business in Lucknow. Unfinished in the sense that there were places which I had not been to in my last trip, which I wanted to. So I went to Idrees for the biryani, and it's really popular with Lucknowites over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told that the biryani gets over by 7:30 p.m. Well, the gods of food love me.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached there at 7:45, and they were making the second last leg of biryani. So, hot piping rice and lovely meat. And they serve a curry on the side, and there was a marrow bone, and I gave it a suck. And the marrow just jumped at me, and the guy who served it was with so much swag, like he had a cigarette in one hand and he was giving the biryani on the other. It's not fine dining, of course. So from there I went to Rahim's at Chowk, which is a 100-year-old place, for the Nihari. And there was a young boy called Bilal who was taking me around, and he said that I must have the Nihari with the kulcha. And I thought it would be like the Amritsari kulcha.
Right.
But it's not. It's made in a tandoor, also made in oven with maida, but it's not a paratha-like thing. It's like a fluffy, tough pastry thing, and you mop up the Nihari with it, and it's really lovely. And from there, I went next door to Tunday because I'd gone there 5 years back and had some great kebabs there. And now there's all this news about buffalo meat not being allowed and Tunday being shut. Well, it wasn't shut. It was open for business. It's just that outlet moved to doing goat meat and chicken like the Aminabad outlet does. I had the kebab and the parathas fresh from the tawa. I've had a lot of Galawati kebabs in the last few years in very, very posh places and fancy places. But the meatiness in terms of the seasoning, the salt, in terms of the level of chili, in terms of the char, the smokiness, absolute perfection. So great food in Lucknow. Very different sort of settings from Mars, very different pricings also. But that's what India is about. Like, there are many, many Indias out there.
So he spoke about Idrees and Tunday, and what is the third place?
Rahim.
And Rahim.
For the Nihari.
Right, for the Niharis. These three places and the Mask at Shakti Mills here in Mumbai. Wow, that's a lot to actually mull over and see how we can actually fit it on our bucket list for the week maybe, or maybe the next month, since Lucknow is not going to be an easy journey for everybody to just take on like that. But Kalyan, you are fabulous. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much, and I'm absolutely looking forward to talking with you on food.
Yay! Yes, we're going to make this a regular feature every Wednesday, an exclusive on Mumbai On Demand with me, Annie. I'm leaving you with another one of Kalyan's request, that is Bed of Roses, Bon Jovi, from the album Keep the Faith.
And that's for my wife, Kainaz. It's her absolute favorite song.
Oh, there
I think we
you
danced with
go.
her when we were dating.
Oh, not bad. I hope she's listening.
Yeah.
Mumbai On Demand with me, Annie, 94.3 Radio 1.